Hi students, today we discuss about measurement of mass. You already know mass is a property of matter and it does not depend on temperature, pressure and location of the body in space. Um, what is the definition of mass? It is the quantity of matter contained in a body. Okay, then you already know the SI unit of mass is kilogram. This is the how you say kilogram, that is the international 1 kg standard of mass, that is a platinum iridium. This is a platinum iridium is its ratio is 9 is to 1. Platinum is 9 and iridium is 1. This cylinder height and diameter is equal. This cylinders and diameters value is 3.9 centimeter. Okay, then the order of mass of various objects, that is electrons. The mass of electron is 10 power minus 30 kg. Proton or neutron's mass are 10 power minus 27 kg. Uranium atom 10 power minus 25 kg. Red blood corpuscles 10 power minus 14 kg. Cell 10 power minus 10 kg. Dust particles 10 power minus 9 kg. Raindrops are 10 power minus 6 kg. Mosquitoes 10 power minus 5 kg. Grape 10 power minus 3 kg. Frog 10 power minus 1 kg. Human 10 power 2 kg. Car 10 power 3 kg and etc. And universe 10 power 55 kg. Ordinary mass of an object is determined in kilogram, where you see that one in a grocery shops. For measuring larger mass, that is planets, stars, we use gravitational methods. For measurement of small masses of atomic or subatomic particles, we use mass spectrography. Then some of weighing balance commonly used, common balance, spring balance, electronic balance, digital balance, etc. Okay, then we say measurement of time intervals. A clock is used to measure the time interval, you already know. An atomic standard of time is based on the periodic vibration produced in a cesium atom, this one. Okay, the atomic clock which keeps time on the basis of radiation from cesium atoms is accurate to about 3 millionths of second per year. Some of the clocks developed later are electric oscillators, electronic oscillators, solar clock, quartz clock, atomic clock, and then decay of elementary particles, radioactive dating, etc. This radioactive dating is a measure the age of the pyramid and wood. Okay, then the time interval, time order of the time intervals, that is event and time intervals. Lifespan of the most unstable particle is 10 power minus 24 second. Time taken by light to cross a distance of nuclear size 10 power minus 22 second. Period of X-ray is 10 power minus 19 second. Time period of electron in hydrogen atom is 10 power minus 15 second period of visible light waves, that is 10 power minus 15 seconds, and time taken by visible light to cross through a window pane 10 power minus 8 second. Lifetime of an excited state of an atom 10 power minus 8 second. So you know the atoms contains proton, electron, neutrons. The nucleus, proton and neutrons. These electrons are revolve around the nucleus and the stationary orbits. It jumps to the excited state. Excited states means higher level states. That higher level states called the excited states, and it come back to the original state. That time is a 10 power minus excited state time is a 10 power minus 8 seconds. Then period of radio waves 10 power minus 6 second. Time period of audible sound waves 10 power minus 3 second. Wink of an eye 10 power minus 1 second. Time interval between two successive heartbeats 10 power 0 seconds. Anything power 0 equal to how much the value of 10 power 0 or anything power 0? You already study in maths. That is 10 power 0 or anything power 0 equal to 1. So wink of an eye is 1 second. Time interval between two successive wink of an eye 10 power minus 1 seconds. Time interval between two successive heartbeat is 10 power 0 second. Travel time of light from moon to earth is 10 power 0 seconds. It means 1 seconds. Travel time of light from sun to earth 10 power 2 seconds. Half-life time of a free neutrons 10 power 3 second, and time period of a satellite is 10 power 4 second. And time period of rotation of earth around its axis, that is 1 day, is 10 power 5 second, and time period of revolution of earth around the sun 1 year, that is 10 power 7 second. Average life of a human being 10 power 9 second. Age of Egyptian pyramids 10 power 11 second. Age of universe is 10 power 17 second. Then we discuss about theory of errors. So what is mean by theory of errors? We measure some object. Okay, that object, you measure that object, you obtain the result from any measurement that will contain some uncertainty. Such an uncertainty is termed error. So any calculation made using the measured values will also have an error. It is not possible to make exact measurement in an experiment. So in measurements, two different terms, that is accuracy and precision, are used and need to be distinguished at this stage. That is, what is mean by accuracy and what is mean by precision. Accuracy means to how far we are from the true value. Accuracy means how far we are from the true value. Precision means how well we measure. Precision, how well we measure, but accuracy is how far we are from the true value. Okay, this is a 2 mark questions. The next one, accuracy and precision. So we measure some object. That object height is 7 feet 6 inch, or in this example 5 feet 9 inches. Okay, you first that is a original value, the object's original height. Okay, original height or true value of the true height. But we measure yardstick. Okay, that value is 5 feet 0 inch. Again you measure that yardstick, you get a same value, that is 5 inch 0 5 feet 0 inch. Again you measure yardstick, you get 5 feet 0 inches. Okay, your measurement is not accurate, but it is a precise. Okay, but you measure another instrument, that is laser yardstick. Okay, you get a value is 5 feet 9 inches. It is a true value. So this is a accurate instrument. Okay, this measurement is a accurate value. Okay, so the true value is also called theoretical value. So the level of accuracy required for each application varies greatly. So highly accurate data can be very difficult to produce and complicated. Okay, so for example, if you consistently measure your height, that is, you already I told you the yardstick is measured 5 times, that gives 5 feet 0 inches. So that 5 times you get a 5 times you measure the height of the object, that is 5 feet 0 inches. So this is a precise. Okay, so precision required for different application vary to a great extent. Okay, so if a measurement is precise, that does not necessarily mean that it is accurate. However, if the measurement is consistently accurate, it is also precise. For example, if the temperature outside the building, that is 40 degrees Celsius, you measure some thermometer. Okay, if the real outside temperature is 40 degree Celsius, so the thermometer is accurate. If the thermometer constantly register this exact temperature is in a row, for 4 times you measure that same 40 degree Celsius, you get a 40 degree Celsius. So it is also precise. The thermometer is also precise. So the thermometer is accurate and precise. So another example, like the temperature of a refrigerator. Repeatedly you measure by the thermometer, that is 10.4 degrees Celsius, 10.2 degrees Celsius, 10.3 degrees Celsius, and 10.1 degrees Celsius, 10.2 degrees Celsius, 10.1 degree Celsius, 10.1 degree Celsius, 10.1 degree Celsius. However, if the real temperature inside the refrigerator is 9 degrees Celsius, so the thermometer is not accurate, but it is a precise, because the measured values are close to 10 degrees Celsius. So it is a precise. Then visual example, a target shooting in. Okay, this is a center point. The target shooting in this way. So it is not accurate, not precise. But in this case, shooting points are this one. Shooted points are this one. So it is close to each other. Shoots are close to each other. But you shoot only the center point. So it is precise but not accurate. Okay. The next one, the shoots are closer and also the center points. Hence, the suits are both precise and accurate. The next numerical example, the true value of a certain length is near 5.678 centimeter in one experiment. Using a measuring instrument of resolution is 0.1 centimeter. The measured value is found to be 5.5 centimeter. In another experiment, using a measuring instrument of greater resolution 0.01 centimeter, the length is found to be 5.38 centimeter. So we find that the measurement is more accurate as it is closer to the true value, but it has lesser precision. On the contrary, the second measurement is less accurate, but it is more precise.